Hello Scrapbookers, this is Megan and I am back today with a very super exciting video for you. So today is the celebration of my 5 years of being on YouTube. 5 years ago, exactly today on March 1st, I posted my very first layout process video. So I thought it would be exciting to get a bunch of ladies together and to post on YouTube and do a big huge hop. I also have a lot of friends that don't have YouTube channels that I wanted to participate. So we're doing a YouTube and an Instagram hop. And I'm doing a big giveaway. I think I'm going to have like 10 different winners. I don't even know. I haven't even figured out all the sponsors yet because it's just so crazy how big I want this to be. So this is how we're going to do it. Today you're going to hop along and you're going to watch everybody scrap lifting me. Any layout from me. I am going to be scrap lifting the very first layout I ever posted on YouTube. So all of the ladies are going to be scrap lifting a favorite layout of mine, and we're all posting today. So make sure that you hop along and leave a comment and some love on these amazing ladies' layouts because they've been kind of posting them. I made a little group and they've been showing me what they've been doing, and I am just blown away by these amazing friends of mine, and I absolutely love them. Okay, so here you can see I am just trying to figure out what I want to do with these photos because I know I want to mat them, but I only have navy blue, and I really wanted it to be in navy blue. I only have a few sheets of navy blue from the Willow Lane collection. Then I remembered that I had this navy blue with like pink chevron stripes or pink chevron on it. And so I'm going to mat each one of the photos on this, and I absolutely love how that turns out. It worked out awesome. I had this really pretty, it's like a gold accented 6x8 paper. And I thought it was so pretty and I loved it. I think I had 2 pieces of it. So I am going to cut out the gold scalloped piece and I'm going to use that down at the bottom as Debbie Hodge would call it, my shelf to ground everything on the layout down to. Oh, you know what? So I just had 1 piece of that paper. I was wondering how I got so many. But I wanted it to span the whole length of the photos, and so what I'm gonna do is I cut it in half, and then I'm just gonna cut it out using the original scallop as a stencil. So that works out really well, and I absolutely love how it looks in the end. Here I'm just placing it together and trying to match it up, make sure it looks really good. And then I'm trying to decide if I want to use the full length along the layout underneath the photos or just like half the length. So I'm going to decide to cut a little bit off of the excess piece that I ended up cutting out the scallop from. And here I'm just using a border strip from one of, I think this was actually from the background paper, and that is a Studio Calico paper, and it's quite a few years old. I want to say it's from like 2016 maybe. I can't remember. But I really like these colors together, the gold and the kind of greenish, tealish green that I'm using, and then the navy blue. I'm going to start pulling in some embellishments and things, and I decided to pull out my, oh yeah, I forgot. So I'm going to make another cluster up there in the top right hand corner with the excess scallop paper, which I really like that. And that's kind of something different that I do now that I didn't do before, because I've learned a lot more about scrapbooking in the last 5 years and being on YouTube and everything. And I used to just I don't think I had balance on my old layouts. So it's kind of fun to realize, oh, hey, this is something new that I do, that I've picked up on. So here I've pulled out this is the On Trend 2 collection ephemera, and that's from My Mind's Eye. That's one of my favorite collections that they have ever put out. I love On Trend and On Trend 2. They were just amazing. So I had a bunch of random embellishments, enamel dots, and let's see, I had a few of the flare pieces and some stickers and things that I'm going to put on my layout. So here you can see I am gluing everything down, and I'm trying to set out my photos, figure out exactly how I wanted them to be. And I'm also adding ephemera to each of the cluster areas. So I'm going to have that top right cluster, then I'm going to have the one to the left above the photos, and then I'm going to have another one to the right, the bottom right of the photos. And here I'm just pulling out a bunch of chipboard ephemera and sticker pieces, and I'm just pulling out a bunch of them, trying to figure out exactly what I want to do. So I was thinking, oh, I really like those triangles, but I also like the flowers, and so I'm just pulling out a bunch of pieces that I really like, and then I will sit down and I will go through and decide exactly what I want to put on the layout. So I have this little tag that was blank. I'm going to put there to the right hand side and do my journaling on, and then I'm going to add these two tags at the top left hand corner there. I am also thinking I'm going to do these triangles. Those are chipboard triangles. And here you can see I decided against it. Didn't like it. So that's how the fun of scrapbooking goes, right? So then I am going to add, let's see, what else am I going to add? I'm going to start gluing down the photos. That's what I'm doing next. So I'm going to glue down the photos, and I realized that I glued them down too far because you couldn't see the greenish teal strip that I had put behind the photos. And this is where I realized, oh, I put those down too far. So I'm going to pull them up a little bit so that you can see that kind of tealish green paper poking out behind a few of the photos, and I really like how that looks. Turns out awesome. Okay, now I'm going to start gluing down all of the ephemera pieces, and I have, whoops, sorry, I have my dogs in my room and Piper just ran into the door apparently. I have a pink, I think that's a chipboard piece off to the right or left hand side. I'm going to put that up in that top hand corner. Here you can see I have these arrow stickers, and so I'm going to place 3 of them on this bottom right hand corner and then 2 of them in that top left hand cluster up there. There weren't enough to go to the 3rd cluster, but you know, that's okay. I'm fine with it. I'm going to put down some navy blue enamel dots in all of the sections, all of the cluster areas. And then now I'm just going to draw out some lines to do my journaling on. And I haven't journaled yet, but I'm just going to talk about how Brennan loved the climbing wall at his friend's birthday party, and I had to force him to leave because he did not want to leave. He kept saying, one more time, one more time. So yeah. Okay, here we're coming to the end. I'm going to glue down this chipboard piece. I'm going to also add a few black stickers that have white phrases on them in each of the sections or cluster areas. So this one says believe, then I'm going to put one on top and it says yes. Then I'm going to put down some more enamel dots in the bottom left hand or right hand corner photo. I am going to put live in the moment because I thought that was perfect. Brennan just did not want to leave. And then in the top cluster, right hand cluster, I'm going to put the word awesome up there. And I think that is it. Oh, I am going to add a title. I'm not sure if I add it on here, but I'm going to pull out a American Crafts puffy sticker alpha that I absolutely love. I think it's just so gorgeous and awesome. And I'm also going to use this happy sticker from, I believe that's Maggie Holmes Willow Lane as part of my title. So the title is just going to be Happy Climbers. Super simple. Brennan and his friend just loved climbing the wall together. So I do add some black spray mist. I just do splatters, and then that is the end. Thank you so much for watching. Now for the giveaway. Make sure that you leave a comment on all of the videos in the hop. The more you comment, the more chances that you have to win. I'm just going to put everybody's names in a bowl and pick a name randomly. And I will leave a list below of all of the sponsors for the giveaway. Here are my photos of my finished layout. I hope that you will enjoy this celebration, and I will be back in 2 weeks to post all of the giveaway winners. Thank you so much for watching today. Have a great day. Bye!